This is going to be the culmination of all your like mounted bump escapes that generally don't work. So we're going to go over um, bridging escape from the mount leading to the elbow knee escape, which is like 99% of what you're going to do anyway. It is important to do all those bridging escapes prior though to develop a proper bridge. But in this application, you're looking to remain in the guard instead of, or remain in your guard to just like get your knees back in between them versus flipping around and getting them in, getting into their guard. So I'll borrow Josh for this. So again, I've mentioned this a couple of times before. When you have, right? So even if we look at the initial one where we're like, you're grabbing this and this, you're trapping this side, and for the elbow knee escape, you still require that strong bridging motion, but you don't really need to trap at all. What you're trying to do is when I do bridge, right? He's gonna go this way, and if he doesn't, I'll just keep going as we discussed before, right? But most people, if you don't have this leg trap and you bridge, they're gonna put their leg up, right? And immediately, it doesn't matter if he's like relatively tight here, it opens up this space that I can frame out and eventually hip escape to get my knee in, right? So once I get one leg in, I can largely lift and get him back out of the way. That's majority of the time what you're looking to do when you're bridging from the mount. It's to open up the legs. So again, it doesn't matter what kind of trapping configuration. You could be over the top. The standard one we showed was like this, but again, I don't really even bother trapping this because I want him to put his leg out. But the bridge motion is the same. And as we demonstrated before, if I bridge and he doesn't put his leg out, I'll just keep turning and I don't even have to trap his leg, right? But again, most people, when they bridge, even if he tries to pull his knee in like this, like he was doing before, if it's really tight, if I keep going, I'll be able to come up. They have to post out to stop that roll. And when they post out with that leg to stop that roll, back down again, right? That's what we're looking for, right? So here, you can kind of block with your elbow a bit, but once your knee is in, if you switch down here, this is it. Like they're not coming back from this. There's no way. I have pressure on the lever on the outside, I have pressure on the lever on the inside, and just by your hinge, your hip extension, like that's super strong. You'll be able to off balance people quite a bit. And again, of course, the goal is just to eventually get back till both our legs are in. And you can see here, you're almost directly into an offensive cycle right away. I have good 4 points of contact, 1, 2, 3, 4, and you can start attacking. That's probably one of the reasons why this is a much better use to escape. Right? So again, elbow, knee, you're connecting it together. Framing again right at the knee here, at the end of the lever. If you want to grab the foot, you can. It's a strong mechanic. Like it's just a bridge or like a hinge and you're pushing them back. Again, you don't have to push them super far. You're not pushing them away. You're just pushing them so you can get your limbs back on the inside space.